In these pictures, you can see the plants which are tall, plants which are tall and strong. How you can tell them strong? Because they have very thick stem here. Very thick stem they have. The plants which are tall and strong, having thick stem, they are called trees. Remember this. Plants which are tall and strong, they are called as trees. You can give the example of mango tree, coconut tree, then gulmohar tree. In these pictures, you can see plants which are small. Plants which are small. Example, grass, mint, rose plant, wheat, sunflower. Do you know these plants are categorized as shrubs and herbs, which you will be learning in the later part. If you visit your estate or if you have garden at your house, you can see all these categories of plants. Means you can see many trees there. Any plant that is tall and strong comes under trees. And other one is categorized as small plants. Whenever you visit a garden or estate, have a look at the plants which are big and strong are trees, and other one is small plants. In these pictures, you can see money plant, grapevine, pea plant and pepper plant. All might have noticed pepper plant growing in your estate. These plants have weak stem. They cannot stand on their own. They require support to climb up. Do you know these category of plants are called climbers? Climbers have weak stem. They require support to grow up. For example, pepper plant usually it grows on silver tree. So silver tree is giving support to the pepper plant to grow. So these category of plants are called climbers. In these pictures, you can see muskmelon, pumpkin. You might have noticed these plants grow along the ground. They grow along the ground. Muskmelon and pumpkin. Do you know they are called as creepers? Even creepers too have weak stem. They grow along the ground. So that's why they are called as creepers. Example for creepers are muskmelon and pumpkin. There are some plants which grow in water. You can notice here. These are the plants which grow in water. Example, water lily, lotus, seaweed. Water lily, lotus, seaweed. Usually they grow in water. Seaweed, as it is mentioned, it grows in sea. Some plants will grow in hot places where there is very little water. Example for those plants, cactus. Cactus is the plant which grows in hot places where there is very little water. There are plants which grow in very cold places, especially on mountains. Example for those plants are pine tree and fir tree, F-I-R. There are plants which grows in very cold places on mountains. Example for such plants are pine tree and fir tree, F-I-R, fir tree. Let us answer this question now. Can a water lily grow in a place where a cactus grow? Water lily likes to grow in water, whereas cactus like to grow in hot place where there is little water. So there is no chance water lily can grow in the place where cactus is growing. Next question. Name a plant that can grow in cold places. These two examples are mentioned in your textbook. Any one example you can write. Either you can write pine tree or fir tree. So these are the plants which can grow in cold places. From this chapter, we have learned that plants are of different sizes. Few plants are small, few are big, which are called trees. Then, trees are tall and strong plants. We have also learnt about climbers and creepers. They are weak plants because they have weak stem. Plants can also grow in different places, like cactus growing in desert, water lily growing in water, and a pine tree and fir tree growing in very cold places, especially on mountains.